was almost at the end of that school year when my mom started babysitting one of Dad's friend's kids because Dad said she had to. At least then I had someone to help distract me from the nightmare that home was. He was 2 years younger than me, and I took him in like a little brother. He would be at my home with us for days at a time, sometimes up to 2 weeks straight. While his parents traveled for work, he basically lived with us. And when he did get to go home, I was sad. Dad didn't like the little boy. He would make fun of him, calling him Mogwai from the Gremlins, taking away his security blanket he carried everywhere with him, and just torturing him until he cried. Mom didn't do or say anything about it. She just let it happen. I didn't like the way Dad treated him, so I would tell him to stop. I would yell, stomp my feet, or just anything to get Dad's attention off of him. I would then get the belt, or get my arms squeezed so hard until I had fingerprint bruises for days. When the fights happened, I would hide him in the closet with me and put my hands over his ears to protect him from what I heard every night. We had our little kid arguments from time to time, but he was in every sense my little brother and only friend. I protected him from my reality as best I could. That summer, Dad decided he had enough of swimming across the river with me on his back. Said it was time I learned to swim on my own. He called me over to look at the water at the end of the dock at his cousin S beach. I walked over, and as I was looking straight down into the water, he pushed me off the dock kind of hard. I went underwater. My feet hit the bottom and I was really scared. It took me a few seconds to figure it out, but I got back to the surface, coughing and spitting water out with my nose burning and eyes watering. I made it back to shore. The end of the dock, I think the water was about 8 feet deep. Dad was 6 feet tall, and he would be underwater gully when he touched the bottom there. He and my brother would also rock the dock hard so waves splashed upward and the spiders underneath it would crawl up and scare me. I decided to teach the little boy to swim so Dad wouldn't push him off the dock.